Hello guys, this is NASCAR Panda back with another video, and in today's video we will be ranking the 11 reserves in Call of the Wild from worst to best. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get rolling. Coming in the last spot is Hirschfelden, and Hirschfelden isn't really a bad map, it's just that it's way worse than all the others. It's a very good map, but I feel like they kind of just put too much effort. There's too much brush, too many reeds, so many areas where animals can be with just not enough hotspots. With only 2 unique species on the map, it just really doesn't have as much fun as all the others. Coming in the 10th spot is Medved. Medved just has too many reeds. There's not enough hot spots. It just doesn't have the species as well. Like musk deer and lynx are pretty unique, but other than that, that's really it. The map is really hard to hunt. A lot of animals, drink at not the coolest times, and the worst thing about this map is probably just that you can't hunt the feed zones like you can in other maps, making it a must-need to hunt drink zone map, which can get pretty boring after a while, especially in multiplayer. Coming in at number 9 is Leighton Lakes, and Leighton Lakes is just it's the OG map in the game, but it doesn't have the exclusive whitetail anymore since they're now on 2 other maps as well. Just a lot of rain can be annoying. Animals are just too spread out. There's no hot spots on the map. You can't go to this one spot and expect to see a ton of animals every single time in different maps. Black bear are easier to hunt on other maps, and moose, I have more fun on the other maps as well. It's just not as good compared to the newer maps. And coming in at number 8 is Parque Fernando. Parque Fernando is probably a pretty big step up compared to Leighton, but with just animals being basically concentrated in one spot, and some spots being so brushy that you can't even see them, can be really, really annoying. Animals, in a way, just have their population in one big spot. Like black buck, they are basically at one lake, just half the population, and it can be really hard to grind for them because it just seems like there's not as many, but they still have good hot spots. Overall, though, the map is a lot of fun to hunt. Water buffalo are insanely fun, and I suggest you go hunt them sometime. Coming in at number 7 is Mississippi Acres Preserve, and some people might not like this one, but I don't know how you can like this map as much as some of the top ones. There is so much rain on this map, and there's 5 small game species. To hunt those 5 small game species is so annoying. Black bear just aren't as fun to hunt as Silver Ridge Peaks. Whitetail, just go hunt them on Rancho. It's way better. The alligators are a lot of fun, but if that's the main attraction and you do it for a while, which is what I did, it can get pretty boring. This map is kind of disappointing, but it's also a pretty good map as well. It's starting to get to the point where it's the good maps, but I feel like if this map just had a few more tweaks, it could definitely be higher up on this list. Coming in at number 6 is Quatro Colinus, and Quatro Colinus is a really, really good map. The mouflon are one of my favorite species in the game, and they are so much fun. This is also a really good multiplayer map to go into, but at the end of the day, the wolves, pretty annoying. The red deer just aren't as good to hunt on this map. And once you get a bunch of diamonds of each ibex, they just kind of seem to lose their cool trophy, ibex that they used to be. They just don't have as much luster to them. So this map is really good, but after a while I feel like this map just gets old, while other maps you can get a bunch of trophies and still feel like you can go back and have more fun. And coming in the 5th spot is Yukon, and the reason I put Yukon in 5th place is because for what Yukon is, there isn't any flaws in the map. There's really nice biomes. The biome switches are amazing. Go top left, the burnt forest. You got the crimson plains, the marshland, the river, the birch forest, the red forest. It just looks really good. You got the red fox, small game species. You got multiple big game species that you can shoot the 300. I just really like this map. Wolves are a lot of fun. Bison are fun. Bears are just kind of fun to go for every now and then. So that's why I put Yukon in the 5th spot. Coming in the 4th spot is Verhunga, and I put Verhunga in the 4th spot because the map is really good and has a bunch of unique species, but unlike Yukon, it has flaws. The left side of the map, the mountain, there's just like hardly anything there. In the bottom right, there's a bunch of lakes that you can't even see, and it's super, super brushy. I feel like for this map, most of the spots aren't really that huntable, but there are still a bunch of fun spots to hunt. With so many different species on the map, with like so much variety, it is a lot of fun and is a great map to keep coming back to. I just feel like if the map had a few, tweaks with the way the lakes were, I think it'd be a much better map. Coming in the 3rd spot, I put in New Zealand or Aotearoa. And the reason I put this one in number 3 and not lower is because if you know how to switch the time, like for fallow deer, you can switch the time to 9:30 to not have rain. Like there's certain times you can set it to on the map to not have rain, which is a big reason people don't like this map. But it's super open. There's a few good feed times. Animals are so much fun to hunt in the drink zones on this map, like the best on this map out of any other. And with the great one red deer on it, it's just a ton of fun. Not only that, but there is also 3 antlered species, so that helps out a lot as well. So overall, this map is just really good and not a lot of flaws. Coming in at number 2 is Rancho Del Arroyo. And people might think I've put this one a little bit too high, but the reason for this map is so high is the fact that whitetail are just that much fun to hunt on this map. Not only that, mule deer are also a lot of fun. And if you know how to hunt pheasants, turkeys, and all the other species, it is also a ton of fun. Drink zones on this map are fairly easy except for some of the desert lakes because they're like an oasis and kind of like a jungle. But this map I feel like is a little bit underrated and people just don't like it as much. And I feel like that was the main reason for that was the lag. But now that that is fixed, this map is such a great map. Coming in at number 1 is no surprise, Silver Ridge Peaks. And I just don't know how you could not put this one as your number 1 map. This map is so good for both experienced and new players. If you want to hunt feed zones, you can hunt feed zones. If you want to hunt drink zones, you can hunt drink zones. You can even hunt rest zones on this map. This map is open, but not too open. This map is easy, but not too easy. This map has so many different types of species. Some diamonds are easy, some diamonds are hard to get. It just is a very well put together map. In fact, the only bad thing about this map is that some of the drink times are really short, and Rocky Mountain elk are really hard to hunt during their drink time. But other than that, this map is amazing. So that's my number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.